we've manufactured chairs now for houses of worship, for hospitality, and for education for 21, 22 years. My story in terms of this webinar started some 5 years ago when my uncle asked me at Christmas time, Randy, you manufacture chairs, but why is it that I can't have a meal with my wife? I said, well, why can't you?
Wow.
And he just said, well, your aunt, my wife, has lost her mobility. I'm 87. I don't have the physical strength that I used to have. She refuses to sit in a wheelchair. And so I have no way of getting her up to a table. And so we today have defaulted to sitting in the living room. She sits in a lift chair. I give her some sort of an elevated table, and I sit on the couch using the coffee table. And he just said, Randy, what you as baby boomers have failed to recognize is that I grew up in the 30s and the 40s and the 50s. And for us, our social environment was the kitchen table. Everything happened around the kitchen table. That's where we did our homework. That's where we had our meals. That's where we got lectures from dad. That's where we met our first boyfriend or girlfriend. All of it happened around the table. I just want to get back there, and I can't. And so that started me on a journey of, inspecting and designing chairs and saying, okay, how do we use chairs? What should they be doing? How do we use them? What's different today? And that sort of thing. And so that's what started us getting down, this particular road. And ultimately we came up with the one key question that became our design criteria. And that is, how does a caregiver move a seated person up to the table with ease and grace and without risk of incurring personal injury?